Hello, Dark Splinter here, and we're doing some paint streaming tonight. It's been a while. It's been actually 3 weeks because my cheap Chinese airbrush broke and we got a new one. So yeah, doing some Battletech Mini paint. We kind of got some stuff set up here. We're painting the Comstar Battle Level 2. We're going to start today. We won't finish. I'm never going to finish all 6 of them, but got primed. I tested out the new airbrush Friday. We primed a bunch of shit, so which is very nice. It's very nice. I've got a whole bunch of shit. I'm going to do some Clan Ghost Bear. I got some stuff. I'm going to do the first Lyran Guards. I'm going to start building a couple different factions. Yeah, I'm gonna build some more. I figured the Comstar battle level pack, the 2 packs, we should do them Comstar, and we're gonna do them Comstar. So before we kind of get into stuff, we'll bring my my other Comstar guys that I've done into the play. And I think I've got that blackish gray, dark black color, the right one. But here are our guys. And I'm doing the camera a little bit higher too this time, so I don't know how it's gonna affect things, but we're gonna play around. So yeah, our Comstar is gonna join. I'm gonna do things a little bit different. Like after I get everything airbrushed white, we're gonna then throw on the cockpit because I know I'll have to clean up, and it makes it look better. There's a few, can't really tell, but there's a few blotches where I had to clean up after I did the cockpitting, and then it had that really nice white that wasn't shaded. So yeah, I'm just gonna add. I'm gonna add on to our Comstar force. So yeah, we've got some Comstar. We're gonna add to them. So we need to get you guys down, cause time for this to come out of the way. Don't need this. There is a Bruce in the room. We have a Bruce, the chunky boy. Let's bring our little paint box up. So right now, I don't need a lot of you. I need a lot of you over here. So our airbrush cleaner. We'll squirt some. This is our little cleaner thing for our brush to clean some stuff off. We got that. We need some of our airbrush thinner. That's the empty one. That's the full little dropper. And we need our air white. And we'll get some guys moved around here. Bring this stuff on here. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Do. So, I did get a new airbrush. We got the Badger Patriots. Tested this out Friday. Fucking fantastic. Love it. Great little airbrush. Really easy to clean. Clean great. Didn't have to do anything crazy. Yeah. A lot better than my cheap one I started out with. My cheap one came with like a huge pack of like everything, so I'm pretty sure the airbrush was like $10 and everything else was like the 60, but you know, I got a cheap little janky compressor. It works. I can't complain. Make sure. Tested it yesterday with water just to make sure everything was working good, because knowing my luck. One thing I get used to is like the sensitivity. It's like you don't have to pull back much on this. It's like, oh, it's nice. It's nice. So, all right, that's looking good. So we might as well just put you in there. We'll kind of get a little more centered in here. Figure out where I want to be. Yeah, we're gonna. Should probably just get my mask on now, because I'm Batman. Whoosh. So usually what I do is I will mix my paint and thinner. I know this thing, like, if you were I was saying with at least the Badger, you don't really need to thin the air paints, but I'm still gonna thin it. It's probably a good idea. This stuff's, I feel like this stuff's thinner than the primer that I just used, but still feels thick. Oh no, I have to turn that down for more. There we go. I think it's nice and thin. Perfect. So I think for the sake of spraying wise and how much we're gonna need, I'm gonna start from biggest to smallest. So but we hand paint smallest to biggest. So let's get you in there. Get the glove on. Boom skis. So let's start with our Crockett. We'll get y'all. And I like doing the white over the black because it darkens the white a bit, and then I can tell at least where I've primered before. Oh, oh my! What did you cats do?
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. He's a lumberjack and he's okay. He sleeps all night and...
Well, hello, Mr. Ichu. I've just ran into some technical problems. My airbrush just, or they compressor stopped working. Hold on here. There we go. Huh. I mean, I'm kind of using an extension cord, and one of the things kind of sparked when I pulled it out. All right. Already had a few technical problems pre-setting up for stream, but let's hope we're done. But how is the Richu? And I love this new Badger. It sprays so much more than my old airbrush. It's like, oh. Nothing I want to do, actually, I should. Let's turn my OnlyFan on. The OnlyFan. Wait. The OnlyFan. Thank you very much. Hey Richu, how does it look with the camera a little bit further up? Still look alright? And also, how's the music volume? Should it go up? Should it go down? Is it good? I'm gonna tweak with a few things. Alright. Alright, I'll do our Lancelots. How much fucking white paint did I use on that? I still got a bit. Yeah, this thing, whew, it does eat up the paint a little bit more. God, I could... I just turned on the PSI. I was like, oh.
And now for something completely different.
Well, Surreal. Oh yeah, Mr. What's up? What's up, Surreal? It took you this long to follow me, buddy. It would have been a lot better if you came with your regular name of D's Nuts, but you know. Oh man, we should have tried Stretch Nuts 69 or something. You know, it'd be like stretch nuts 69 420 YOLO, you know? Alright. Yep. There we go, reconnects. Yep, sorry about that. OBS has a little... This computer's a little finicky. Let's just say that way. Oh, I was gonna give this a little cleaning. I mean, do a little, fixing up on this thing. I need to give it a reformat. There we go. Clean that and tip off, but just the tip. Damn, I thought that was my internet. Yeah, no, yeah, so anytime I do paint streaming, it's the only time I really have an issue with OBS. OBS just randomly, and it's, I was telling you earlier too, like, it just randomly sometimes, it's like, hey, this computer can't connect to the internet, and I just have to restart the computer and it works. It's like, okay. So, I mean, there could be parts of my motherboard that are just, I don't know if the Ethernet port's just going to shit or whatnot, but I don't have any other issues on my other computer. So I think I might just have to get like longer cords and just get everything plugged over that computer while I stream. But yeah, there'll be occasional hiccups, usually, I don't know, 30 seconds or so, where it's like, hey, and then OBS reconnects. Something funky is happening, especially if the Wi-Fi dongles are. Yeah, it's really weird because like I have like it never. I've tried to everything like be able to use Wi-Fi on the thing. It's like okay. But I haven't fucked with it around too much. But might be something I look into. I used to have this USB dongle that worked pretty well. Not as fast as wired, of course, but close to 15 bucks. Yeah, and like my modem is like right over there. It's like in the corner. You might not be able to see it because of this thing, but yeah, it's like right next to my other tower there. So how we looking? Let's get a close inspection. By the way, how is the how's everything sound? I did tweak with some stuff like that. I don't know if the music's good, if the music could be louder. If I'm too loud. We're probably gonna have to mix a little bit more. Let me do that. Clean quick. Thanks, Sound Assault. Alright, awesome. Rock on. Got a little paint off of there. Okay. Little white cup. Shake, shake, shake a bake. And everything looks good. I have the camera up a little bit higher than I usually do. And of course, I'm just going off with my OBS and whatever thing, so I'm not quite sure how well. I mean, everything always looked good in the past, but, you know, that's what happens. You try new things. Alright, whoop, whoop! I think we didn't spill any paint. We only just spent, we just spilled a little airbrush cleaner. Fucking fat hands there. Clonking shit over. I have only spilled paint once. And of course the paint that I spill is a contrast, which is very thin anyway. I was like, half the bottle, like, and it stayed contained on the thing, but I was like, no! Good too, the follower bar is really tiny though. Yeah, it's just kind of like a little tiny thing up there. I could make that bigger. Also, I have an extension for the Video Game Awards. I'm not quite sure how it's used, but apparently it's there to like predict stuff for whatnot. So, you know, I don't know. Whatever that means. I am going to stream the Video Game Award. Twitch was like, hey, there's a... What a co-stream it? I was like, I don't know, might as well. That sounds like a fun thing to do. We'll be doing that Thursday. Ooh. Came in a little hot on that burst. I gotta just get used to it. I barely have to pull the trigger back on this guy. It's like so much. Oh, I love the airbrush. Oh, when I start working on my ghost spares, I'm gonna prime them all at once. So, or not prime, because they're already all primed. I'm gonna base coat all of them because I'm gonna have a lot of. Okay, well, I'll have 20. Okay, so I got 20 ghost spares. That'll be. That's gonna be like 20 guys prime in gray, or base coat in gray. Whew. Alright, I think... I think he's looking solid. Whoop, whoop. Shake a shake, shake a shake. One of my favorites, the crab. Ooh, you know, its mama is the king crab. Soon, mama and baby crab will be fighting it out on the battlefield. Yeah, Comstar's coming, so pay your phone bills, fuckos. So, I know, Surreal, you're not really up to on what the lore of Battletech, but these guys eventually become evil space wizards that start nuking the galaxy. And they're not really wizards, but they're like evil wizard cultists. So, you know, there's no like magic or anything in this universe or aliens, but, you know, yeah, they become just like evil cultists wearing like wizard robes, and yeah, they decide to nuke everything and create havoc. So, yeah, it kind of is. Kind of is. Those are the Blakists, the fanatic parts of the Comstar, the Word of Blake. And yeah, they came up with some really crazy tech. And, but yeah, they're kind of dicks, and they kind of fucked everything up, because they, like, nuked everything into oblivion. And, you know, then people lost a lot of tech, and the comms went down, and yeah, it was a mess. And then when the clans invaded, everyone was getting their asses kicked, and in one of the major decisive battles, Comstar here came and kicked ass with a lot of what's considered lost tech, because they'd been hoarding a lot of technology. So they had a lot of tech that a lot of people didn't have, and they're like, whoa, Comstar, where'd you guys get this? And yeah, it just kind of went downhill from there. But you fuck around with Comstar, you find out. The sentient robots with a human control or whatnot. They sound like us. Oh, so actually, well, these mechs in general there's a pilot in them, and they pilot and whatever. But the yeah, the Word of Blake guys, they actually do start doing like cybernetic implants and stuff like that. But yeah, no, everything's human. There's no aliens. There is some cybernetic implant fuckery that some people do. Technically, the clans are they do like test tube babies, so you're just basically genetically amazing, and then they, you know, yeah. So those guys are kind of just call a clanner a freeborn, and you know that'll piss them off. I think we're good. Oh. Yeah, good enough for my house. All right, one more to base coat, and then we start brushing. So we got our mongoose. He's a little boy. He's a little boy, but he's fast. And if you're playing on Alpha Strike, they say speed is the best armor. If you're really fast, hard to hit. Your ad's about to start. My goodness. I wonder if Titanfall is somewhat based off Battletech. I mean, Battletech was basically kind of the Western version of kind of like Gundam back in the day, and some of the original companies that had their hand, which actually almost killed Battletech back in the day, was because they basically, there was a few things that one company ripped off or whatnot, and that was deemed like plagiarized or whatever, so they had a big lawsuit. But I don't know, it's just kind of a Western version of mechs. What does it best, right? Yep. Alright. So these guys are all base painted with their whites. And, you know, I could have just used white primer, but, you know, using the black primer and the white on it kind of gives the white a little bit of a darkerness to it. Alright. So now the fun part. We've got to clean the airbrush. Hairy ass arm. Dump. Voila. Just get in there, swirly whirly, as much as we can out with the paper towel. Get the rest out. All right, airbrush cleaner. Really good scrubbing, really good scrubbing. You scrub her real good. You scrub that bitch. Yeah. Give it another good wipe out. Right, ads are done. Ads are done. Yeah, look at that. I think they're done. Yeah, pre-roll. Oh, something like our pre-rolls are off for a bit. Let's wait and see where the ads are. I think it's a little bit different on my other stream. I don't know. I've got something got fucked up one time, and both my stream managers on each browser are different depending on what computer I'm on now. So you know that's fun. We're just gonna run that through now. Just sucks it in. Just sucks her down good. And we'll just get that tip nice and clean. Don't need that anymore. This is an interesting type of music for a rock station. I feel like this has gone like synth and for this song and rock synth. What is this madness? Pretzel, what have you given me? Basically, I want to keep putting that in there and washing a boot so it comes nice and clean. Undisturbing. I think we're looking good. This one's so much easier to clean than the other one too. It just cleans so much better. And then, yeah, we'll just run some water through it. Get some of that soapy residue off. Right? Yeah, no, this is... I mean, I could also switch it over, like, usually have it on synth, but I was like, you know what, put it on the rock channel, because, like, the rock channel kind of has some bangers on it, too. Ooh, let's airbrush thinner. Shit. Whoops, just wasted a bunch of that. That's alright, I got a full fucking bottle of that. Too many of these little tiny bottles laying around them. Not doing the wrong ones. Well, if there was any paint left, it fucking thinned it. Let's run some water through it now, shall we? And then... back pressure. It's all flushed and cleaned out. It stopped spilling. I didn't spill anything. I just put the wrong shit in it. And not necessarily wrong, because it was just some airbrush thinner, so if there was any paint left, it probably just kind of thinned it down more. I meant to throw water in it. The one thing I get nervous about, I think the only thing that I am not, I'll be lurking. The only thing I don't necessarily fully like about this badge is the needle's exposed, and I'm always nervous when I hit something, but that's alright. We're done airbrushing. Just gonna put that on. Take the other parts apart a little bit later and give those an extra little bit of a clean in, but we can move all this stuff. I got my wet palette ready earlier. We'll probably need a little bit of extra moisture. Dump you in there. Dump you. Actually, I'm going to dump this to get a fresh. Put my painting thing back under there. Get some fresh water. Alright, we got some fresh water for the brush. So, basically what we'll be doing here, half this shit out of the way. Let's get our paints in here. Get our wet palette in here. I think we could probably lower that a little bit there, because I'm usually bumping into this shit. So, from what I learned last time, so I don't have to clean up as much mistakes from spilling over, because I was already looking at these guys and I'm like, oof. A couple of these cockpits I'm going to spill over. I'm going to actually start with the cockpit first, which is the last thing that I do. 'Cause it'll be easier if I do the cockpit now and then shade over it and then give it the gloss. It'll be fine. So, glove, you can toss. I'm going to move you guys up here. Easy access. So we'll be working our way from smallest to biggest, because the small ones go by fast, biggest ones take a little bit longer. But yeah, we'll be using 2 thin coats, Cert Silver for our metallic areas. The Necromancer Cloak, which will be, you know, like, I just did different kind of little spots where they're more of like, I didn't want to do like a full black, but something that's a little bit lighter than a black. And eventually I'll be doing the kind of the Mars thing and give them a little dusting, you know, legs like they've been running through the dirt and stuff like that. But yeah, the metallic, the red, and then, you know, then I'll shade it with the Soulblight Gray. We'll get to kind of get those crevices popping. And then I'll finish with a white dry brush to give the white popping. So we will be starting with our smallest guy, the Mongoose. Before we start with him, I think we're going to take a quick fibers here, refresh my drink, go to the bathroom, feed the kitties. The wife's not home yet. I don't know if she's home. She's Monday. She's on call, and I don't know if I heard it. So if she is, we'll say hi to her quick. So I will be right back, and we'll still on that BRB screen and enjoy some tunes. All right, we are back. Let's take that BRB screen off. So we are ready to start doing some painting here. Our wet palette still feels wet, feels moist, but we do need to add some water to it. All right. The fun part. Okay, I need to take the sleepies off. The fun part. Paint with the glasses off. So I'm gonna need. Where are you, you tiny little fucker? You're still hanging up. Oh, you're still hanging up on the drying thing. Like, I don't know where any of my brushes are. I haven't painted since I finished up the Snords guys, and that was like 3 weeks ago. And until I got a new airbrush, I was like, oh, fuck it. So I did shake this up really good, but we'll give it another quick little shaky shake on our mixer over here. Actually, we're not going to start necessarily on this guy, but we're going to do the cockpit on all of our guys here. Because we're going to, I know for a fact we'll have to make some fixes. But hopefully not too many. He's so white. You see, like, just the reflection. I might actually have to turn down the lighting a little bit. How white these guys are. I need one of those fucking magnifiers. Not just a magnifier, but a fucking magnifier. Fucking beautiful. I don't think we fucked up at all on that one. We still got time though. Okay. Let's. Is that the brightest again? Yeah, that's a little less intense. Well, it probably looks better on the Twitch side of things. All right, his cockpit's good. All right, cockpit's good. I'll run this side. Okay. You should be an easy one. The King Crab was a bitch, honestly. That one sucked doing its cockpit. Alright, where's my... Oh, where the fuck did I even put my glasses? Mamma mia. Right over here. Reach. Yeah, I think this is the one I've been using. At least the nice thing about the red, I'm painting over the white. Red covers really good. Oh, it's the tuck truck. It's the tuck truck. What's up, buddy? We painting. We painting. Nerd Patrol, you're under arrest. Ooh. Fucking nerd. Well, you know, like, I mean, you know, I think I've mentioned it already. I do plan on streaming, co-streaming, you know, the video game awards. And if they show anything off of like Mech Warrior Clans, that'll be like my time where I just like nerd losing my shit on air. I really hope that happens. Give me more Mech Warrior news. So I'm doing a little bit different with my Comstar because I learned last time. I'm doing the cockpits first because if I fuck up, I can fix the white before I shade it and then not have it look all fucky. Should always do the cockpits last. What's up, Comrade Tuck? Did you tuck and roll today? Have you tucked and rolled today? Oh, just hop on space engines to see the horrors await. Yeah, I saw. Apparently, someone built a monstrosity, and so it begins. And so it begins. Maybe I should have gone down as far, but that's all right. Dry for a second. So I got one little fuck up I gotta fix with some whites. Just one so far. Not so bad. even that sticks out like a sore thumb, kind of. Yeah, not too much. Good enough. There we go. Alright. I thought I was going to be fucking up these cockpits. So far, I haven't. This is nice. This is nice. Things are going well so far. But I think I'm starting to get to the ones that I'm like, ooh, these are going to take precision. So I got to switch to my Tana brush again. Oh no, ads are about to start. Sad day. Actually, I don't think I need a small one on this one either. You know, but I could have been mistaken. That could have been the cockpit down below. But you know what? I think I'm right. I could have looked at the card. The guillotine was one of them. I'm like, is there other parts? We're just gonna go with it. Pay your bills. Comstar's coming. Let that dry for a second. Let that dry for a second. Ugh. cherry. Duck truck, look, it's the mech that you're running in my Battlefield Advance game. The crab. This is you, buddy. This is you. Crabbing it up. Alright, we got his cockpit done. One more, and then yeah, we'll start getting to work on that mongoose. Oh yeah, this one we're gonna get the small boy. My first fuck ups. Actually, I'm not going to worry about cleaning this one up, because I think I'm going to do the black for those panels in between the windows on this one. So we're fine. We don't need to do any white cleanup. Problem solved. I got to clean up that white spot though. Oh, the striker's here. What's up, buddy? I hope you're having a fantastic Monday, Mr. Bud. It's a trap. What's up? Oh, you know, doing some painting. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've done some painting. You missed the airbrush action. Had a class all day. Was trying to stay awake. Ugh. Ish. Yeah, we got a little red spillage up in here. Some of it we don't have to fix because I'm going to be doing some little black around it. But there's a few spots I do have to fix. Because it's gonna be where white's supposed to be, and we can't have that. So I'm doing the cockpits first, which I usually do last. So like I wanna make sure the white is nice and clean before I fuck up, and then it's been shaded, and then I have issues, and I, you know. First world mini painter problems. That's pretty much all I got. Dang, oh, how'd it work? Great. I mean, second time using it. Friday night, I primed these guys. We'll show what we got coming up. We're gonna do a little sneak peek. We'll do a little sneak peek here now. Striker music has triggered a sneak peek. Actually, before the sneak peek, let me, because this guy is done, and we're gonna actually start working on metallics in our guy at a time. I just need to fix this. Cover up that little blotch right there. Cover up that little blotch right there. Boom. Happy little accident's gone. Okay. Alright, let's get back to our sneak peek of what is to come. Which is going to be like multiple paint streams, so I'm going to be busy for a bit because we won't finish this pack tonight. This will be like 3 streams to finish this. And actually, I think I bet a second stream, since the Comstar are pretty simple, I bet I could finish this a second stream. Well, so, sneak peek of what's to come. Start with, so I've expanded the Comstar here. I'm trying to make a little bigger armies of just random shit. So our next clan pack, we've got the clan Firestar and our clan Heavy Battle Star. These guys will be part of my clan Ghost Bear faction, which any Battletech nerds in here. I have the Razzlehog Dominion shirt on, which is basically what the clan Ghost Bears go into. And they're going to be a specific faction, paint. Gray base, blue ice, accents. I've even got this part about I got decals for them too. So if anyone, my clan Ghost Bears, Ghost Bears, they're my boys. They're my boys. So, and then that will also include 10 3D prints that I actually printed for the clans that aren't in print. So, got that. And then for our Inner Sphere side, I got a little bit bigger stack. I'll be going with the Lyran Royal First Guards, which will be pretty much the ultramarine blue. I think probably one of the best colors for it. And then they'll have the sides are striped gold. Nothing fancy, but it's like the best of kind of like what I like for the Lyran. Because the Lyran's either like a good chunk of blue and there's like a chunk of white. And I'm like, eh. But so we got this Inner Sphere Heavy Battle Lance. We've got this Urban Sphere, the Inner Sphere Urban Lance, which has a Hunchy. We got a Hunchback. We got a Hunchy. Who doesn't love a Hunchy? And their Inner Sphere Fire Lance, which has a Longbow, and a Stalker, which are also great ones. So I'm actually technically only missing one official CGL mini print box, and that is the Grey Death Legion one, which is still exclusive to Barnes Noble, which I've just been too lazy and not needing to get one. Which has a version of the Catapult that I 3D printed, and then they're like, hey, Grey Death Legion, K2. We got the PPCs on the shoulder. I'm like, well, guess I don't need the 3D printed one, but that's what's to come. So, we got some Lyrans. I figured since I'm doing the Comstar, we'll knock the Comstar out first because it's only another 6. Probably end up adding more eventually down the line when I actually start building an army and be like, because I'm going to start buying like I'm going to buy another clan Ad Hoc Star at some point because I want a Kodiak. Well, I have a 3D printed Kodiak, but I can't use those in Premier tournaments. They're just only in Game Shop. So we are going to get our silver out. Start getting the metallic areas all shiny. Enough of me yakking. Back to painting. I want a strip of you. Yeah, it's I've got some work to do, and it really depends. And the thing is, I usually try to only paint when I stream it, so it slows me down, so I don't run out of things to paint. Because if I didn't, I would just be painting all the time, and be like, oh, I gotta buy more shit. 'Cause I have no self-control. we'll just put it that way. Start from foot to foot, or leg to leg. Because, I mean, ideally, technically, these guys really shouldn't take too long to paint. They're pretty simple paint scheme. You know, I do a little bit of, like, the dark black, or the kind of like the lighter black in areas, and then I eventually put the shade on, and then do some dry brushing. They're not as complex. I bet I could finish... do this in a 2-stream thing. Yeah, so I'm going to start with the ghost bears after these guys. So that means I'm going to base coat 20. I'm going to just do the base coating right away on all of them, just to get that done. So 20 base coat of the gray, yeah. Yeah, and then with the Lyran Royal, they get, like I said, they get the golden strip on the side, but all gun barrels are also painted gold too. Then I'd still paint like the joints and other things that are kind of like usually metallic. Still like a metallic silver, kind of like I'm doing here. The moving parts I consider. There's a few spots in my other guys I'm like, why didn't I paint that silver or metallic? I'm like, wow, I feel like a dum-dum. But, you know, must have been really stoned when I was painting those guys. That's like the only excuse I could think of. Stoned and like, I don't know, 6-7 beers into a stream? Probably. That's why you don't drink and paint, kids. Don't drink and paint, you'll forget what you did. I like how metallics, I like never have, like very rarely do I ever have to go do like a second coat with a metallic. That's like a really big area. Like that spot I might have to, a little bit noticeable. Not terrible. Go across this whole thing. A little knee ball joint. How's everyone with the music? Does everyone like the music? Do we want to switch genres? Any opinions from chat? Take and request so you don't have to spend channel points. Or are we good with the rock channel? You do you, girl. Just behave. Oh, stop it, Tucker. You crazy. I think. Yeah, I think that's all we'll do on that. Oh, look at that. He's got. There's a. Oh, it's really. Where's my. Where did I put you? Point it out. You really see it with the model. Right where at the end of that. I'm pointing here. He's got quite the warped hip. See that? That hip looks a little warped. You okay, bud? You hanging in there? We got a warped hip. So I think we will. I think we'll get moving on to the other leg here. Camera view's good on the painting. Doesn't need to get closer or higher or anything. I'll tell you what though, I miss doing a painting stream. It's just so nice. Well, one, I just find the painting relaxing, and I hope other people enjoy watching it. And if they're not, or if nobody's watching, I just got some nice tunes. We're painting some robots. It's just soothing, relaxing. Until you hear my dumbass voice speak. Alright. We're starting to get some features. We're starting to stick out a little bit. There's a little resemblance of, hey, there's something that's about to murder something under this little paint scheme. So, Tuck Truck, monstrosities in the NGs, what have you found? What is to be expected when I jump in? Well, I know who. I obviously know because they said, hey, there's a monstrosity. I'm like, what did you do? A giant rotating mining crane. Jesus Christ. And so it begins. And so it begins. But does it actually mine, or is it just something that rotates? Or once you've strip mined everything around the radius, does it serve a purpose anymore? This song sounds really familiar. Fuller Speed, Roll at Medina, Game On. I think it's from a game. I can't pinpoint from where. Yeah, this is from a video game, and I can't. Now it's bugging me because I'm like, what? What is this? I've heard this before. I think our legs are done. Okay, like with our other guys, I'm not gonna do the fists metallic, which like I usually do for everyone else. But it was something I was like, I am opting not to. Alright, alright. We're starting to come along here. Starting to come along here. Starting to get a little character with the red eyes. Alright, that arm. I think that arm's done. We'll get it down to that arm. God, I'm so used to putting my beer over here, but I actually have it more organized and stuff put away. And I got my keyboard right here. And I keep wanting to reach that way. Son of a bitch. So I hope everyone's having a jolly good Monday. Your ads are about to start soon. That's disappointing. Beautiful. There we go. All right, let's get this little ball shoulder painted up and start moving on to the chest and back. Whoop. We can always clean that up later. Oh, how I did that. Alright, we got our arms done. Start getting our... Not too much to do in the torso here. We got the... Oh boy. We got that's a wee little guy right up here. got nothing really else I want to hit with the silver except for his little antennas here. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to do for, like, silver metallic, just kind of like for moving parts and weapons. It's not too much, you know, the antennas. Yeah, so getting our Necromancer cloak. The, example what we're doing. Anyone new here? As our other Comstar forces. Silver metallic areas, the red cockpit, and then, the accents this kind of a black color, not necessarily dark, and then shade it with a gray shader and give a little white dry brushing. Our Comstar boys. So yeah, that's what we're going for. We are done with that now. So we need the Necromancer cloak. I'm actually really impressed with the Zero brush. I bought this at Michael's, or I think like, I don't know, a couple bucks. Not very expensive. And it's been killing it. It's been killing it. We're gonna take a quick fiver. Then we'll start giving this guy a little bit more detail. So we will be back. I'll throw that BRB screen and enjoy some tunes until I get back. We back. Let's get that BRB screen off. Skis here. All right. Kick off the slippies. I just heard from the wife. She's like, do you want food from anywhere? I just had a day from home, I'm hungry. I'm like, nope, I'm good. I got plenty of food around. I just smoked a ham yesterday, man. I got the meats. This man's got the meats and mini paintings. So, we're done with the metallic silver. So let's move on to our Necromancer cloak. Our little black. Not necessarily black, but black. Blackish. I'm trying to think, because I think I picked... Actually, yes, I did. I wanted a really good dark black, so I don't have one yet. Or I didn't have one, but I did pick up a Doom Death Two Thin Cuts block for when I want to get Death Metal Black or something like that. I don't know. I'm an idiot, so I really don't know much, but, you know, I know some things. Oh, why is that? That's still kind of coming out that mixed color. I think this thing needs to be mixed a little bit. Some separation. Let's see what that looks like now coming out. Looks better, but I guess I haven't used the stuff in a while, but I thought it would have been mixed up a little bit better by now. Do a little handshake, helps a little bit. I've got a rattler in there, so it should really help. Let's just let it sit for a second. I'm glad I bought one of these little mixers. It has saved my arms so much work. In case anyone's wondering what I'm using, it was just this Vortex tattoo thing, and it's just, yeah, it mixes. Stir my paint with it. So that's what I'm doing a little bit off the camera there. I think I had a pretty decent price. I swear to God, since I've had that since last February. And I think I've like charged it like 3 times. There we go. Now we're looking good. All right. We looking good. We looking good. Let's just get that wiped out of there. So I actually got this really clean for once. Let's keep it clean for a bit, eh? Oh, the other one's actually dirty, so never mind. I got one clean one. Better than nothing. Alright. Let's get us a fresh drop of this stuff. Not that milkiness. There we go. That's the color we're looking for. Boom skis. Yeah, I don't know if you can really see it on the stream, but this one had a little more of that white milky. But we got her mixed. Well, how did I do some of these guys? The feet are mostly left white. Just get some of the other little stuff, but they get all dusty and dirty. How do I want to do this? think with this guy, I might do the foot. With the spike leg here. I feel like this rock channel has a lot more like synth in it. It's like a synth rock channel, man. I think that's all we're gonna really do on the leg. So we'll move on to the middle of the foot. Oh, actually, just noticed now. That's silver all the way across. All right, back to our black. Back and black. Just for you, I'm gonna start streaming an hour early. What time are you gonna start streaming? Is that at 7? Funny thing is, it's like I'm gonna tough it out tonight. We're streaming a little bit longer, so can Raid Striker. Spoiler alert! Anyone who's watching. Oh, this is an awkward angle. Look at this guy's fucking knee. You're bent in all wonky shapes, my man. That kneecap. the warp tip. That's the warp tip we're working on now. Try, I need you. Just a go. Try it quicker. The warped hips. This one's got a little spike on it. That's the right. That's the right. Yeah, the other day I actually scraped off the layer of my little holder. It was like a gobstopper. It was like many colored layers. I'm like, that's great. It's great. Pre-roll ads for sale for 30 minutes. So apparently we've had ads. I gotta figure out what I have set up differently on the other computer that I have different, because like I could usually see my ads are running. I'll usually see this warning, but now I don't. I don't know. I don't know. I know nothing. Alright, let's get on the arm. Cats. Shit. Yeah, I've noticed like certain colors dry a little bit faster. And I actually really like how this one seems to dry really quick, and I can get to the second coat right away, not have to necessarily wait and come back. It's nice. Hell yeah. We'll get moving on to the other arm. Let's look at me some Comstar decals. Let's put some decals on these bad boys. Gonna bounce. Aye, homie. We'll see you soon. Thanks for stopping by, bud. Speaking of which, let's, you know. Let's give a shout out to our good old striker music here. Boomskis. Our buddy. Personal friend. Good guy. Check him out. Starting to come along. Starting to come along pretty well, I think. Looking very Comstar-y. We'll do a little bit on the torso and stuff, and then a call this guy good. I won't do the shading. Shading, I'll shade all of them at the end. Shading will be the last thing I just do in the batch. But instead of doing, I used to do just like the metallic air on all of them first, whatever. But I've been kind of like, we'll just work one guy at a time, one at a time. Except for like this time with the cockpits, because in case I need to do any cleanup, I want to get that done before I actually did the shadings. We got that done firsthand. Boom, don't have to worry about it. And I think all the coats look pretty good, so I don't think we have to go back on any of the red. So that is nice. So I think we'll do this panel right here. Oh, oh boy. Oh, you found, yep. I'm back, G6 drop. Yeah, I saw that actually. Arthur's just naked screaming. My last little break, I saw that was the thing that got leaked and they just released it. I haven't watched it yet. I bet you there'll be another. This is trailer 1. I bet you there'll be another one. But I guess, yeah, 2025, so we gotta wait a year. It'll be like 2025 January or December, so. I gotta find the Chonky Bruce. Okay. Whoop. So, oh god, the adjustment. Ooh, this is why I take breaks every hour. Because my eyes focusing. So first of all, let's get the camera bigger. I gotta go find the Bruce. Hell yeah, Bruce time. Let me go find Bruce. Let's see. Brucey, you've been redeemed. Where are you? Hi, babes. There's the Bruce. You've redeemed. Oh, get that stretch in. Yeah, buddy. Come here. Oh. Oh, you're the big boy. You the big boy. Okay. Comrade Chunk has entered the stream. Yeah. He happy, man. He's happy. Oh, yeah. See, let's get you more comfortable, dude, shall we? Come here. This is why you're stream redemption, because you're just... You don't give a fuck. No fucks given. He's just like, oh my goodness. See if I can get him the paddle foot. Oh, there it is. Hold on. I gotta find the spot. It's getting close. Nope. 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 Oh. 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 Oh, there we go. I gotta get out of the neck a little bit more. Come on. Bruce, where's the paddlefoot spot? Oh. 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 Found it there for a second. Come on. Gotta find the spot. Oh. Oh. There we go. We found the paddlefoot. You just gotta find the... Where is it? I lost it. Alright. Your paddlefoot's in a weird spot today, dude. Hi, Tally. No, you're a shithead. Oh yeah, Madam Jealousy, someone else is getting love? Come on, let's get that paddlefoot really going. It's Shelly coming in here like, hey. I don't know if anyone else sees that little foot there in the corner. I thought the other foot was going to start paddling. Come on, let's get you paddle footing. There's just so much fur. I see it right now. I see it just right now. That's my life. That's my life with this cat. One more time. We'll try the paddle foot one more time. Then we'll get back to painting. Oh my god, there's gonna be cat fur all over my wet palette, everything. Mr. Bruce, we'll put you on the pedestal, because that's what I do. Put the pussy on the pedestal. The Bruce time. Yeah, he's a trooper. He's very, he don't give a shit. Alright, let's shrink me back down. Alright. Where were we? We were on the torso, so we did that. We are going to do... Give him the mohawk. So you got that stripe down the center. Alright, I dig it. Oh, and Surreal, by the way, your dog and the guitar is just absolutely hilarious. He's such a derp. He's a cute derp, but he's such a derp. I was going to scoop Tally up for the stream, but when I put Bruce down, she scrammed. I'm like, fine. Nobody wants to see the Orange Terror. Yeah, I was gonna do this panel too. Oh yeah, that's coming along nice. That's looking nice. I got a little cleaning up to do with the whites, but it's a banging song. I like it. Baptized in Fire. Rock on. Just wanted to do the Death Clock song. Ejaculate Fire or God ejaculates fire or something like that. I don't know, something absurd and obnoxiously amazing. Yeah, he kind of looks like he looks like a spicy little, kind of like an angry squirrel on like, it's like, you got my nuts, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Maybe not the most dangerous guy, but you know, hey. And this Wednesday, I get one more practice night. game night with my list before we have the tournament, 32-person tournament on Saturday. And I'm looking forward to that, and a very spicy, overheating list. And I plan to melt shit. That's my goal. And we'll just give a little bit on his butt. And then I'd say, minus the shading, he's good to go. Okay, he is derp cracked up so much. Oh, he is derp cracked up so much, yeah. That sounds wild. Reminds me of something, but I can't put my finger on what. It's a realization, like, I should check chat, and I'm like, I don't know what we're talking about. Minus, like, the dog being a derp. That dog. Do your cat too, I tell you what. He always looks like little shit sometimes too. Shenanigans he pulls. Alright, our mongoose. That's our mongoose, yeah. Our mongoose. Minus some shading, we have our mongoose done. He's an angry little boy. There's still going to be some work to be done, but the basic painting is done. Once they're all done painted, we'll go over and we'll shade and dry brush and then add a basing. So we still got some work to do still, but we got all the airbrushing done tonight, and we're actually going to probably ramp up now we've got that done. I feel like he had a lot more smaller details. I think some of these other guys will go by a little bit quicker, but he has this new thing where if I stand close to him, he's in this tower, he gets really pissed and squares up with me. I don't know about it. Mongo's looking sick so far. But yeah, I mean, most of these guys, you know, like previous guys, they're not too complicated. You know, I had the shading because you can see the difference. He's much whiter than this guy because you get the shade that kind of pops up the detail a little bit more. So, they're not a very fancy paint scheme, so they kind of go a little bit quicker. But yeah. Well, let's give a little love to our king crab and Black Knight, because who doesn't love a good king crab and Black Knight? They're lovely. They're great mechs. They're big boys. I mean, look at them. I mean, look at them claws. Like, these are some big ass guns hitting these claws. I mean, it's just they're not the greatest mechs on the tabletop, but they're fucking sexy, and I don't care. When you have this giant, like, claw thing that opens up and either shoots like a giant AC-20 or PPC lightning gun, it's badass. And is it effective? Maybe not. Is it cool? Fuck yeah, it is. And that's why I appreciate the king crab. That is why I appreciate the king crab. I will watch it. I'll watch it. I would have to link and change stuff with the stream thing, so I don't want to fuck with that. I'll be streaming the Video Game Awards on Thursday, so there'll be trailers and maybe another one of that. So, but I'm gonna put on my glasses here. So we're gonna eat, skeet, rock and roll. We're gonna raid here. We're gonna raid out. I do appreciate everyone for stopping by watching. We will be continuing these guys later. If it wasn't Monday, I'd probably be painting a lot longer than this, but it's Monday, so, they look all badass, that's all that matters. Oh yeah, I mean, I got a couple of them, a couple different paints I did that was like, just doing 4 of them after I was done, I'm like, I need a break from painting because that was like too much detail. So it's kind of nice doing a simpler one right now. It's like, relax, especially after, the Frankenmechs I sent you. You saw them guys, so yeah. But I appreciate everyone for stopping by watching, and yeah, like I said, we're gonna. I haven't been able to rate out the Buddy Striker, so if you like some DJing music, we're jumping over and we're gonna eat and skeet. So Thursday, 6 o'clock, I think, or something like that. Whenever, I don't know when the Video Game Award starts, but that'll be the next stream. And then maybe Friday I'll do some more painting. Next Monday we'll probably do some more of the BTA Battletech. Maybe more painting. We'll see. Maybe we'll get some painting in this weekend. We'll see. Actually, no, I have a tournament Saturday, so we'll see what happens Sunday. So, but yeah, we're gonna start this raid. Let's raid it up. Going back to the paper. Deuces, good work. Outro. Come join the raid. Don't leave. At least raid out with us. So we're going to start the raid. We're going to raid. So, alright. Thanks for everyone for joining in. And, yeah. See you next time.